But let's do this. If you've done it for over 10 years, it comes with so much. It's changed from like most probably like when you started, right?
A lot.
I'm sure you've gained quite a lot of experience. You still look good, still look fit, and
I work
I mean,
out a lot.
oh yeah. If
I
you
just-
go,
I
if you
missed-
go to her
I
Instagram,
missed my gym today because of you.
uh, priorities, first things first. So, when it comes to your modeling like career, how different is it like right now from when you started?
Personally, when I started, it wasn't even something I wanted to do.
Yeah,
It was something that I was thinking, this is not for me.
yeah,
But when I started doing it, then I saw how I was doing it effortlessly.
yeah.
I thought, wow, this is something like, which is good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was, how do I say?
And then I'm okay. Yeah, here
Go
goes the
ahead.
interruption
Go ahead,
again.
go ahead.
I'm sorry, guys, for interrupting another guest. But I need to steer the conversation to where like my interest is, right? So like even back then, because having doing it for over 10 years, like how did your parents take it then? Because I mean, like then, I mean, modeling would have been considered like, where we want our daughter to do something
I'm
like
always
being a bank.
saying
Yeah.
if especially my dad, if he gave me that support then, I would be really, really far today in terms of modeling, because he didn't want it. Anything that involved being late.
Yeah.
And for us, a curfew time, 1800 hours, latest, you need to be in the house.
Yeah.
And probably that's the time you need to be getting to the venue of a show. If it's a shoot, doesn't matter. It could start
Most
early.
events,
Yeah,
actually.
most of them is at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
So for my dad, it was a no. But me being, I don't know if I'm still that person.
The
but
black sheep.
a rebel. Like
Yes.
you don't want me to do something.
That's
and
what
that's
you'll do.
what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I used to go, come back, get in trouble, go do it, come back, get in trouble.
Yeah. So he wasn't supportive.
He wasn't supportive at all.
Your mom?
My mom was balanced,
50-50.
kind of, because
Because they're not sure
she
where this is going.
No, she understood. But at the end of the day, it's what my dad wants. And
Yeah.
it's...
Yeah. Man of the house. Okay.
Yeah.
I wish we should still have that theme and theory
no
running
longer there.
running in all households.
I doubt it
There's no
does.
man of the house anymore. We can't have that.
Things have changed a lot.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So, back then and right now, in terms of like the modeling industry being lucrative, what are the comparisons? Is it much harder right now? Is it easier? Because I mean, I think there are models who are ready to do it for less, like right now, and
See,
they're
right
practically
now-
doing it for free.
Right now, it's gotten worse, because you find that, for example, there is a show. Someone's doing a fashion show. They want an international standard with good models on the runway,
Like you, right?
like me. So, for you to have me on your runway, you have to pay.
Yeah.
You can't come and tell me this thing of, oh, we didn't have a budget and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'll say, for example, I want 50,000 for this. I want to be paid for my, rehearsals, for my fittings and things like that,
Yeah.
which is standard.
Yeah.
Bare minimum anyone can do if you're doing a show. So they'll sit and be like, "Kwani who does she think she is?" There's another girl who
Who's that?
everyone in their neighborhood has told, you are a model, you can model, and they can walk in heels,
Yeah.
and they'll be told of this opportunity,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, I'll do it
I'll do it
for free.
for free.
So they'll be like, why should we bother with Delia if she can do it for free?
Yeah.
So right now it's hard because of those people.
Yeah.
Should I call them Instagram models? Should I call them wannabe models? I don't know
Mhm.
which term to actually use.
You can
But
use
it's
whichever
harder
term makes
right
you happy.
now.
Mhm.
It's harder right now because I'm sorry to say,
Yeah.
but every slim, tall girl thinks they are models.
Hey, but wouldn't you think their argument would be like, the game has changed from when you started, so we're just coming up with the new concepts. These are the new ideas, and maybe it's you guys who don't want to adapt to like the digital age.
See,
Like
it's
now
not-
the Instagram models now. Like now, like if I open my Instagram, like everyone is just like
See, it's not
posing
like,
with everything.
it's not like we're not adapting to whatever
Yeah.
change or anything,
Yeah.
but it's just how these things have changed. I'm not so sure, but I don't know. I even don't know how agencies run now because
I don't even.
because
Do they even
there
exist
are
anymore?
agents. You see,
The
before
model agencies?
yes, before it was very, very important.
Yeah.
You had to be part of a modeling agency for you to get a job.
Yeah.
And you had to be represented by someone. It was
Yeah.
very, very important. And no corporates, no anyone who wants to give you a job
Yeah.
will want to work with you if you're not under a modeling agency. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, they can easily meet. Oh, she's tall. She looks nice.
Yeah.
Maybe we should use her for this.
Yeah.
Then they contact them directly.
Or even through Instagram,
Or even
right?
through Instagram. Go through Instagram and say, I want this, I want this, I want this. So you find that I really don't know how. That's something you should think about, actually.
Mhm.
I really don't know how modeling agencies work nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I'm
because
saying. Like
it's crazy.
It's hard. Like I don't think
And
it
also,
should be.
then it
Yeah.
was, if I'm signed to agent A, yeah,
Mhm.
I can't be signed to agent B or C.
Mhm.
Nowadays, you go even you ask for models to come,
Yeah.
you find the same models who are from agent A are the same models who are from agent B, and today, like, they conveniently switch the
Yeah.
agencies.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, that's one of the major changes that
Mhm.
I think is making it harder for anyone to make it.
Mhm.
With that said, doesn't mean you cannot make it. You have to think of just not working in Kenya, but also outside.
Wow. So now Kenyan men are trash. Kenyan jobs are trash.
No,
I mean, where are we supposed to turn to?